Good morning and yo to use. Tina Tomasichio here. I'm just, trying to get the technical details going. And, it has been a bit of a mess. First time in a long time. I've come out from under the covers. You might say, Tina, what's going on? Well, I could ask you the same thing. What's going on? And, Marvin Gaye said the same thing. What's going on out here, right? So let's, look, I'm behind schedule this morning as usual. So let's do a little centering. I got my, meditation details over here, yeah, I got my tea and whatnot. So I hope you can get a cuppa and join me. Let's see what's going on, okay? I do have updates to the Church of the Mad Woos, okay? Because the 3 R's is our motto, one of our mottos, revise religions radically. So with all this time away, of course, things have been going on. But I have an exciting new announcement, I think. We'll see what the membership thinks, what the parish decides, but I got a proposal for you all right? Okay. So let's, we are recording now. You can look at this later. If anything's boring, just come back or whatever. Okay. I would like to just breathe. And why don't we make it a kick-ass belly breath, okay? So you're breathing in. And let's just do a breath any old way, the first one, all right? Exhale. All right, now it's time. We're gonna breathe in again. Just notice where it goes. Mine went like right below my bra line, not bad. But now we're gonna go exhale long so we can go to the belly. Put your hands on your belly when it comes in. Hold it. Adjust your shoulders and exhale with a ha. Let's do a few more rounds with the kick-ass belly placement there. Just gently exhaling this time. All right, see you. Can you see me? Are we seeing each other a little more with breathing? Let's do a few more rounds. See yourself, see each other. Good thing to do, especially if you're driving. All right, let me show you an energy technique here, because you know me, I'm always taking classes in this Boulder, mecca here for light work and ideas and whatnot, okay? So in this case, you imagine a cord or some kind of, like tree trunk is a common usage, around your hips, okay? So attach it around your hips. First of all, take a gold sticky rose and make sure there's nothing in the way energetically around your hips. Guess what? a lot of calcifications, crusty stuff, whatever. All right, take that gold sticky rose in your mind, suck off the crust, or any blocks, blah, blahs, throw that rose off. Then attach your cord, attach your tree trunk, whatever, an energy beam, make it nice and wide because we need a lot of grounding now. And then send it down into the earth. All the way down. You should feel some kind of clicking or boom when it hits the center. Mine's a little tired this morning, so I'm giving it extra time. And I didn't decide what tree. I think I will do these blue spruce that was huge at my last house as the image. hips to bottom. Let those roots spread out. And breathe up the energy of the earth up your grounding cord, we call this, and up your feet, up your legs, and up into your hips and back down, and make a little circuit, okay? Just let that flow. You might see a color, whatever. You could, like in springtime, that beautiful green of the budding leaves, it's awesome. So that comes up mine a lot, says hello. And then on the exhale here, release down the cord. See, this is the idea here. You're letting go of crap that is done or is no longer relevant, has been stressful, whatever, just it's time for it to go. It's ready to go. Most of the time, it's like, thank you, release me. Engelbert Humperdinck sang about that. I'm showing my age now. My sister loved him. Okay, down. Let it go. Breathe it up. To the hips and down. Releasing once more with feeling. All right, and if you notice here, this is not only activating your belly, but your lower back now is part of the action. So we got a good grounding platform for some kick-ass praying. Okay, what's the deal with kick-ass prayers? We absolutely need mega prayers right now, okay? I don't know about you, but I was a little surprised that we have a war again, I know I'm from Boulder, but still, it does seem that most of the world does not believe in this technique, that it is useful and effective. And we know it causes trauma. Now, okay, you light workers out there, I know you can get all sensitive and be like, oh my God, bombs, blah, blah. Yes, this is true. But if it is making you crawl under your covers and not be the light you came to be to those who love you and need you to be kind of, at least out from under the covers, let's say, that is not, that's taken on a little too much. Now, the problem here is we don't feel like we can do anything, okay? And this is the cure for that. This is one cure, is kick-ass prayers. I'll do my part to make these services a little more regular. I admit I've been under the covers a bit here. And it's not only that, we got global warming happening in Boulder, Colorado, I mean, I know, and I thought I could go back to, Bayonne, but they're flooding out. So wherever you go, I mean, maybe you could find a safe place. Let me know if you do, okay? But it seems like everywhere, okay? So that tells me we got a little pissed off motherhood here on the planet with Gaia, okay? So we got to pray there, all right? What else? The pandemic, don't forget. Now, the good news about the pandemic is it made you look at your stress management. If you're under the covers and isolating and, eating and drinking too much, I was one of those, and I did kind of lean up a little bit here, but, it's an ongoing, lifelong battle for me. But, the fact of the matter is, anyway, you comfort yourself right now, it counts, okay? So that's all right. But these will add a little more, hopefully. Now, that's the thing, add more the merrier. Coping, that's what the pandemic showed us. I got limits to my coping. This isn't working anymore. I used to go out to happy hour and get a little happy, but no happy hours. I had to scramble to find a good replacement. No swimming. I was swimming on my floor and pretending. Okay, visualization really was important. So if you're one of those people, I can't meditate, I can't sit still, blah, 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 get over it. Because especially if you're using visualization types and not just the straightforward, breathing and boring stuff. it is really important to have that imagination going full blast right now, because we need a little contrast. All right, I think just one more thing on that idea. You know, I happen to be reading a few apocalyptic books lately, or short stories really. And I thought, wow, there was some really bad depictions of what could happen, okay, if things went to hell in a handbasket. Now they're on their way, okay, but they're not already in the handbasket. So I think while we're on the way there, if we are, you know, if we are, do anything you can. And that means smiling now and then, having some fun along the way to Armageddon, whatever. You know me. I was awakened in the midst of a, you know, husband being jailed, you know, and that's a long story we don't want to get into, but there'll be some postings and they'll be low on the archives. But, you know, I had my awakening amidst a bunch of crap, basically. So it's not precluding that you could still be a light or be involved. We're not just in this body level, okay? I mean, yeah, we got bodies, we got minds, blah, blah, right? We got spirits, we got muscles, you know, we got bones, blah, blah, I could go on forever. But there is a level we can't see with our physical eyes. We could see it in other ways, okay? You know what I'm saying, right? Boulder, blah, blah. But so you want to be engaged if you can. Now I'm talking here and I'm saying, Tina, where the hell were you in the last, I don't know, year and a half? You know, I mean, time flies, okay? When you're under the covers and hopefully having fun too. That's what I'm going to try to do myself. I am not, you know, the picture of perfection. And as the Mad Woo saying goes, perfection ain't the point, okay? We may be scrambling. We may be on our bellies. In my case, pretending I'm swimming. Hey, I can go swimming. It's okay. Or whatever, but don't be afraid to do belly flops if you need, metaphorical, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I think what I'm going to do now is share something with you that will maybe lighten us up even further. Let's see if I can find it here. There we go. I think this is it. Now, okay, I have to, can you see me? Because I can't see myself. Because I'm trying to share a screen here. All right, I have to imagine, it's not really imagining. I've got different sides of myself. Tina's one side, right? This is a helpful coping technique. So if you get pissy or if you want to, you know, just wail on something and rant, you could, you know, that's kind of a side of you, a personality type, okay? Well, I got a few of these rolling around. We call them the alter egos, ALTAR, okay? And what I'd say about this alter I'm going to share with you is Lucy Diamond. She's the singer in the bunch, because Lord knows that's not me, okay? Now, she came up with this brainstorm, and I don't think she's staying with the rehab program here, so keep that in mind. And it may not be for everyone, but this was an attempt at levity, and also she loves to dance, so that is a helpful coping technique, you know, joyful movement. So I'm going to encourage you to sing with this. You know, it's sung to the tune of Proud Mary, and to just dance and shake off some stress, okay? Now, let me explain Proud Mary here. This is part of the radical revisions I wanted to announce. So because it is such a rough time right now, we usually was, you know, our head of the religion, okay, we had a human HHP, the human high priestess, which was Madonna, and I got an announcement late. I'm not going to do two in one day, all right? But we have been looking for a replacement there. And also the sort of creator type was the Blessed Virgin, Well, I had to download recently that the Blessed Virgin is her old name, and then she had a baby, so she's not really the Blessed Virgin anymore. I mean, I guess she was before she gave birth. There, who knows what the story is? Blah blah, right? Because we sure know that what the Bible says isn't exactly, it was later they wrote it. It wasn't the same people. Blah, it's a little questionable. Kind of reminds me a little bit of this Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. I don't know, who knows the real story, right? At any rate, it came that we need more, and we need a Mother Mary update, right? So we call her the Mother Mary. I love that. For those of us who had some mothering issues, even if you haven't, extra mother energy of nurturing type is excellent. It's never something you would shoo, okay? Poo, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So we, and then there's another goddess called Kuan Yin, from more the Buddhist perspective, the Asian, point of view. So we're trying to be diverse here too, because we got a white woman in charge. No, let's mix it up. Plus, Kuan Yin, it turns out, and Mother Mary, they laugh it up. When they first came, they were just laughing at me, of course, which is easy. But, so that's a nice energy, okay? All right, so let me see if I can share this. I'm going to encourage you to dance. And the idea is Kuan Mary, sung to the tune of Proud Mary, because they're teaming up to help us out here as a dual force. And they are forces in nature, both of them. And it's love. It's so loving. It's like Kuan Yin. I would quote crawling to her, speaking of crawling, and just feel like, oh my goodness, have I messed up now? Oh, no. Never could I be, it's kind of like the prodigal son story. You never can do something bad enough that they kick you out for good. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can do this. It looks like I'm sharing the Zoom screen. Wait a minute, that's not it. All right, stop that shit. Okay, let me try that again. There we go. All of a sudden, Lucy Diamond showed up. She was playing a little peekaboo there. You are screen sharing. Let me put this down here. Can you see the screen? I don't know. I'm still showing me, but let's try it. I hope you're seeing it. Let me see. I think so. I think that's on. Okay, so this is Lucy Diamond, and this is sung to the tune of Proud Mary, introducing Kuan Mary and just talking about the times. Here we go. I'm going to get up and dance a bit. Shake it off, shake it off. I don't even know if that worked, but I feel better. All right. So we got a Quan Mary idea. Revise religions radically. If you have other ideas, please let us know. Because we got to kind of take this to another level here. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's figure out what we want to do for a closing prayer here. Um, I'm grateful if you're watching this, if you came, I know I was back and forth with the timing. What we know is it's recorded, so if you can make it, you can see it later. And I would love to hear your ideas for any revision suggestions. BTW, we have a lot of these ideas for some to the tune of, and that's Lucy, and who knows if she's still in rehab or what she's doing there, because sometimes it seems a little like, I know they could be pushed back, like Lucy Diamond, bombs raining down on me. Yeah, you're not in Ukraine, you're not. So, but the idea of sending love bombs, okay, we like that. So in this whole mess, we could send love. Hey, let's do that in closing. Let's try the Tonglen, another Buddhist practice. You know us, we are not picky. We will grab from any tradition because it's all a mixed up mess anyway. And whatever somebody figures out, hey, what do they call that when it's open content or whatever, commons, the commons. The commons need some help, so let's take it from the commons and bring it to the commons, whatever. Okay. Oh, it's so good to be with you. And again, I am sorry I've been away. All right, I'm back on track. And let's get you there too. All right. Okay. I still do these on Sunday. I'll try to give you a little more notice. I don't know about the Sunday thing. All right. So we're gonna breathe. And this is a little more serious of a prayer, but what you do is you think of a happy situation that brought you joy or just this human experience is so great. So think of something from the recent past of that. Breathe that in. That is your kind of counterpoint. That is the light representation. Okay. Have that really strong in your memory. Use your senses. Breathe in. I think I'm going to create a medley today, like a place I love in nature, but also an experience I had at the hot springs. So I'm going to merge those a little bit, which was just relaxing, basically. So that's all. So breathe in the smells you would smell there, and for the sounds you would hear. And feel through your skin like wind or sun, moisture, a lot of it out here. We did sounds, let's do smells we would smell. Now you kind of got your brain thinking you're there. All right, got that happy experience. Now what we're going to do is little tongue. We're going to breathe in the pain of Ukraine. Like you're breathing in a black smoke, right? You're just being with it, letting it in, and then you were going to exhale this light side of what you remembered as joyful. The idea is you're kind of sending that to Ukraine too, for like even a moment of breathing. Let's breathe in the black again. Exhale the white. Breathe in the dark and exhale the joy. Basically, anything that allows us to be real with what's going on is a good kick-ass prayer. let's also give some of this juice to Mother Nature, to Gaia. So let's breathe in her pain. She is pissed. She is whatnot is. Blah, blah. Breathe in the blackness, the pain of Gaia, the fed up and not going to take it anymore kind of feeling. Kind of a dark smoke. And then exhale this white light for your joy and good experience. Just meet her where she is and breathing in and exhaling the joy and the light and the love we feel for her. Breathe in the darkness, the anger, the fed up. The switch and exhale out the joy, the love, the beauty. One more for the whole world, pandemic and otherwise. Oh, and that reminds us, doesn't it? How about the political strife scene? Oh, what the? All right, so let's breathe in all of that bitchiness and darkness there. Wrong, right, blah, blah. That is one black smoke, and let us breathe out the light. Breathing in again. Smoke black and exhale the light. Breathing in. Exhale. And now just yourself, like anytime you're down on yourself or you feel you're not doing what you need to do, blah, 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 breathe in that black. And exhale kindness to yourself. Let's do that 2 more breaths. Exhaling the light. And again, breathe in that black smoke of self, hatred, whatever. And exhale. I see yous. I see me's. Yo, all right. I guess we should end with the cleavage mudra. We don't want to leave the mudras far behind, okay? There's more to explain on these, but basically this is a heart chakra wake-up call, really, underneath. We just go with our hands coming down like raindrops saying, we are so worthy. And then under the cleavage, and we have cleavage. Heart chakra activation, feel the mudra magic through the whole body. Let's do one for Ukraine. We are so worthy. And we have cleavage, yo, to use in Ukraine. Hang in there. Once more for Gaia. We are so worthy. And we have cleavage. Once more for the political blah, blah, blah. We are so worthy. And we have cleavage, and so do you, and men have cleavage too. Okay, you just have to push up harder for a change. It's harder for the men, okay? All right, let's just breathe in unison. I'm gonna throw in the grateful for me. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so freaking grateful for this life. I know it's a mess a lot of the time, but I'm so grateful. So grateful. I am so freaking grateful for this life. In your hands, in your hands. Now leave that with you and leave it in your hands. Use them well. Remember the prayer hands at times and kick-ass prayers. Don't forget orgasms for peace practice. We need to throw everything we can at things here, okay? All right, much love to you, my bosom buddies. And I think I'm gonna just say here, I'm gonna do an OFP tonight just for all of you, right? And all of us and the whole, I guess the whole thing. I'll just throw it out as a general OFP here tonight. Aho. Amin. That's the way they say it in Aramaic. I love that. No, just pulling from everywhere. Namaste. Let's not forget that. You got your grounding cord spruced up. Let's take some light from above and let it come down the back of the spine. Spin around through the pelvis to the front and up. It comes out like a fountain, clears out your aura. Make it nice and wide. We need a lot of space these days. Yo to yous, thanks for coming. Blessings on your day and the month of May. You know, it is May 1st. Tina Tomasichio, Church of the Mad Woos, Prime Ministress, signing off. You can find us on YouTube. Look up Church of the Mad Woos, Kick-Ass Prayer, and also soulsavvy.net. Big blessings.